Gender differentiation. As teachers, we've all experienced it in one way or another, and so have our students. And that's because from the moment we are raised, we are told that we can be whoever we want to be, that the sky is the limit. But as we grow older, however, we start to realize that there are so many gender stereotypes and influences that negatively affect our decision making. In fact, feminists believe that such gender expectations are thrust upon us from the moment we are born, as society is so programmed into believing that males are expected to be aggressive and strong, whilst females are expected to be more quiet and caring. What this creates is gender inequities, and unfortunately, this continues onto the schooling life as well. More specifically, as a PDHBE teacher, it is clear to me that female students are negatively affected by dominant discourse and gendered topics, as they heavily influence their subject choices. In education, it is well known that male students are more likely to choose PDHBE as a subject to study all the way up until year 12, whilst there is a high dropout rate for female students, as they go on to study subjects like English and art and design. But why is this? Is it because females aren't good athletes? No. Is it because they're not interested in learning about health? No. So what is it? Well, feminist research states that adolescents internalize gender expectations as to what is appropriate male and female behavior. And this is embedded in their gender ideology. So when choosing subjects, if female students feel like they are going against the dominant discourse, they believe that they will be alienated by their peers. But as teachers, we know that this is not the case at all, so it's our job to help motivate and empower our female students to help overcome power imbalances within the dominant discourse, and I think I've found a great way to do that. As we can see, I have created a political poster model, and noticeably, it does not have many words. And that's because the statement, "Don't let the skirts fool you," is already so powerful. It essentially says to our female students that they can be just as tough as boys. So why can't they choose PDHBE as a subject if they love sports and health so much? Why can't they be just as good of an athlete as our male students? Often females are targets of derogatory statements, such as "you throw like a girl," thanks to the prevailing cultural formations which amount to the physical downsizing and de-skilling of girls and women relative to boys and men. So using such powerful statements empowers our female students and shows them that they can also use dominant words to fight back and not back down to external distractions and social norms. Whilst most political posters involve the use of celebrities or well-known figures in a certain industries to enhance motivation, in this circumstance I believe I have taken a better approach by accommodating a powerful statement with images of strong young women. Because what's more motivating for our female students than seeing another young female student just like them succeeding both individually and together in a male-dominant sport? Now this is very important, as part of the PDHBE curriculum involves practical lessons. These strong images will help build confidence in young women and encourage them to compete with male students in classroom activities and possibly even make a career in health or sport, despite what the dominant discourse and gender expectations convey. In order to distinguish the effects of gendered topics, teachers need to work together on all fronts to help enhance the participation levels in subjects that students actually have interest in, not just what gender stereotypes think they should be learning. And I believe this is a great starting point, as such political posters are applicable to all subjects, and for both genders. For example, a design and technology class that places an emphasis on woodwork or metalwork are usually overwhelmingly populated with male students. So the teacher of that class could design a political poster using a female student or an image of a female carpentry apprentice participating in such work, with a powerful statement attached to it. Something like, "We are not afraid to break a nail," or "Girls aren't just a pretty face." This will help inspire and motivate those female students who actually have an interest in design and technology. Once again, these strong images will help empower female students to not be held back by gender expectations, but to actually learn about subjects they want to be involved in. Another example is a teacher that teaches a community and family studies class. They will know that their class is mostly populated with female students, but also know that it is a beneficial class for both genders. So they could design a political poster that contains a male raising kids, with a powerful statement such as, "Males can raise kids too." This also motivates male students that have an interest in such studies by letting them know that it is okay to gain more knowledge on community topics because males are just as important to communities and family life as females are. In conclusion, as teachers, we need to work together to help our students become the person that they truly want to be. As a start, I encourage all teachers to hang their poster on their classroom door as a reminder to students that they can truly become whatever they aspire to be.